I like that monitor so much that I got for work, that 22-inch monitor. I just set it up today and I forgot to make the video. I'll show you guys what it looks like tomorrow. Well, you're going to see it again because I went back and ordered the 27-inch version of that monitor for my computer here. Well, didn't you just get a monitor recently for that computer? I did, but the problem is the power switch in the back of it is a multi-power switch. In other words, it's to power it up, turn it off, and then to also do all the different kinds of settings. And I don't have time to play around with that thing while trying to get it to turn off. So that was really irritating me. So because I like the other one so much, I got this one. So anyways, let's take it out, let's set it up, we'll plug it up, and I'll let y'all see what it looks like. It's the same thing as the 22-inch one, and we'll move forward from there. So here we go, enjoy the video.
Now I can help you feel the difference with Revive.
You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between Gregory Pike and his neighbor Tasha Heck over an excessive water bill.
You've never known them to have the occasion to use Mr. Pike's hose.
Well, there was a time that they used his hose before.
And why would they use his if yours is available?
Well,
Just like before, all the same information as before.
And the two younger ones wanted to help out, so they wanted to use an extra hose. They went over to his place and asked him if they could use it, and he said, yeah.
You seem to really refute Mr. Pike's testimony, your neighbor.
What I'm saying, Your Honor, is he has no proof that it was my children that ran his bill up. I mean, it's the summer. I mean, he was out of town last month. There was no way that my teenage children would leave his water hose on.
I think I have enough evidence.
I don't think that they would ever do that. I mean, they're pretty good babies.
You're not thinking they would do that. It's a completely different thing than them doing it. I mean, I am a mother. A lot of the things we think our children won't do, they do.
And you're right about that, Your Honor, but the morning that he came banging on my door, he didn't even ask if we did. He automatically assumed that it was my kids that did. He knocked on my door at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting the kids ready for school. And he goes, your kid left my water hose on. So immediately, I go to my older, Amber, and I say, hey, did you guys go to Mr. Pike's house yesterday with this water balloon? And she said, no, we didn't.
No,
So
I'm not going to keep the box.
I'm going to take her
I'm going to throw it out.
It was an assumption.
I was angry, but it wasn't because
I don't keep boxes. All right, let's get this thing set up.
The water bill kind of pushed it over the edge.
Let's say the kids did use his hose. All right, fine. I offered to give him $50 towards his bill. And he said, no, you're going to pay for the whole $300. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay for your whole water bill. No.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. Promotional consideration provided by.
Do you suffer in pain? Are you stiff, tense, and less active than before? Introducing the
So what are you going to do with the other one that you have? The one you say you have a difficulty on with the power switch?
vibrational therapy.
I'm glad you've asked. I'm giving that one to my nephew this upcoming Sunday after church. So it'll be going to him. And he can use it on his computer. That's what I'm doing with it. All right, here we go. Let's get it set up.
And reduces inflammation. Look at these beads moving from the powerful vibrational motors.
It's like 1,000 little fingers just vibrating my body from head to toe.
Infrared heat penetrates deep to reduce pain, soothe, and relax.
Then it gets in there and helps deal with the source of the pain. So you feel much better.
The Ultra Shiatsu pillow with 6 infrared heated nodes mimics a professional massage. Plus, it's detachable for deep relief anywhere you need it.
It's just something that you're gonna have to feel for yourself.
Experience the true remedy for your pain and stiffness. Call now.
You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
This is one of these tough cases where not enough has been done to really prove the case in court. It is unfortunate that you have a bill that is 4 times higher than what it usually is, but you have no evidence that it is her kids that were the ones who turned the water hose on. Could you suspect? Of course, but suspicion is not sufficient evidence in court. We've got to find a way for you all to become neighbors. Will you still give them the $50? Yeah. Okay. Mr. Pike, you have not come into court with sufficient evidence to prove that her kids are the one that left your water hose on. But that's your neighbor. If she offered you $50 towards the bill and you can agree to that, just take it. It is the opinion of this court that the judgment will be the plan and the amount of $50 that Miss Hank already offered, and she's still willing to pay. And please, y'all, get back to being neighbors. She offered it, accepted. Gentlemen, for the plaintiff for $50. Court is adjourned.
All right.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $50. This has been a production of Alan.
Have you tried these Febreze carbon clips? The intensity down gives you total control. I can turn it up. That smells good. Or turn it down. Nice and light. Enjoy 40 days of freshness your way.
Okay. Well, there it is. 27-inch Philips monitor, which is the same thing as the 22-inch one I have at work. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up on the computer, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you it working. So I'm not going to go through all you guys. I'm not going to show you guys me taking the other one apart and doing all that. I'll get you guys back on the video. So hold on. All right, here's the monitor. I have it up now, and yes, it is a Philips.
Introducing hands-free Skechers slip-ins boots. It's like they have an invisible built-in shoehorn, so your foot slides into place without bringing
The Philips monitor, just like the one at the shop. And there you go. Everything's been reconfigured to fit this monitor. Well, there you go. There's a new monitor, and the other one over here is going to go to my nephew on Sunday. That's what's going to happen with that. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out the Fan Man and out.